This right here is the MIYOO Mini. We're going to check it out in this video. The MIYOO products have actually been pretty decent as far as a lot of these kind of emulation handheld systems go. They can do just about anything you need. Save games battery life of about 4 to 5 hours, screen brightness adjustment, and a 19 mAh rechargeable lithium battery. Now, if that makes sense to you, congratulations. For me, I'm just like, how does it play? What does it play? What does it look like? How does it look? Looks cute. Look how cute. And I just want to check it out straight out of the box. I'm sure there are opportunities to... There's nothing underneath. So I'm sure there are opportunities to add your own ROMs and things like that too. And we'll have a quick peek about that. We'll see if it's as easy as drag and drop. Because if it's not as easy as drag and drop, I'm not even interested. USB-C. So many of these systems, even recently, still use like the USB micro. And it's like, dude, it's 2023. USB-C everything. USB-C all the things. And here's your SD card right there. All right, this is a pretty small little form factor here. This is kind of cute. And then it has a couple of shoulder buttons on the back there too. Fine. Well, let's turn it on. Well, we have. This is kind of fun when it's charging. I just took it out straight out of the box, so I hadn't charged it yet. But as soon as it started charging, as soon as I plugged it in, it gave me that screen, and I wonder if that's like the charging screen. Or something like that. And very crisp screen on this, like very, very crisp. I'm really impressed with how that looks. So I'm going to hold down the power button. I believe that's how you turn it on. That's how you turn it off. Oh, is it powering on now? Ooh, I heard a little pop from the microphone or the speaker there. That usually means it's loading. Okay, cool. Don't know why it does that, but it just makes sense. Recent favorite games, RetroArch, app settings, and the only reason I have one of these is for the games. So let's check out the games. Plenty to choose from. Looks like 3 folders full of Famicom. That is your Japanese NES, but NES games will work on this all the same. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Mega Drive, your Sega Genesis, WonderSwan Color Master System, PlayStation 1, Super Famicom. That is your Super Nintendo, naturally. PC Engine, TurboGrafx 16, very cool. Neo Geo Pocket 2600, 7800. Different arcade things for different games. And that's it. Oh, and then Neo Geo. Okay. Nice little selection to choose from. And we'll click on, I just like to see what NES games there are. And, okay, so we have a bunch of imports here. I saw Ursayatsu up there. There's Yar Kung Fu, the classic. And does it say? Oh, and then there are. At least this thing came with 386 games. There's the translated Akira. It's kind of cool to see. And not that I'm really looking for anything in particular, but like looks like these are all Japanese games. Like none of them from the United States. However, we'll try popping in the SD card and see if we can add our own games. And we'll do that here in just a little bit. Should I see one in action? I've seen these games before. I believe it when it says that they'll work. No reason why not to. Like, oh, here's a fun one. Esper Dream 2. Esper Dream 2, if you're not familiar, it plays a lot like the dungeon scenes in Star Tropics. There we go. Konami. Ooh. Is this your volume on the side here? There's your volume. Okay, so you have analog volume knob on the side there. And I believe this button in the middle probably exits. Yep, okay, there's your save continue, so you can do save states, it looks like. I mean, these other ones, I believe it. 1,354 Game Boy games. There are 856 Game Boy Advance games, including US games in this list here. So we've got some, Activision Anthology. Mega Drive. Scanning games. Watch out now. 848 Are there that many games in the first place? I've got plenty to choose from here. Got some US games and some Europe games. When you look at the right on Chrono Trigger, the very first thing you see, 785, it looked like, 700, almost 800 Super Nintendo games. At least as far as this goes. Yeah, and I figured, these have been done before. Like I said, the MIYOO console, these handhelds, so far, of the ones I've played, have all been very good. And this one's just the mini here. I believe the rest of them, but let me look at PlayStation, because it still blows my mind that you can play PlayStation on, like, a handheld. And, these are all pretty good here. I guess Tekken 3 might be the most like intense as far as like polygons and stuff like that. Curious to see like if there's any slowdown, if there's any things like that. Like if there's a delay. I won't know on a title screen. I'll have to. Well, that looks pretty cool. There's definitely a delay to be expected. It's not much of one. I mean, like, I'm not as sensitive to controller lag as most. Oh. Actually feels pretty good. Ooh. Really? I'm gonna play it like this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Woo-hoo-hoo. One more time. Nope. One more. There you go. Not bad. So at least on the title screen when I hit start, it took like just that millisecond longer. But this isn't so bad. Back up so I can show you. So you can see you can see what I'm talking about there. It's just enough. So if you're lag sensitive, something to consider. Now I'm curious to know, I don't think so. There are 291 games here. I don't think they would have added like duo games, like the CD games. And I'm not seeing any of them. If there was any, they would have had like, Ease 1 and 2 or Ease 3 or something. But I'm not seeing it, and that's okay. 2600, 703 Atari 2600 games. Zookeeper. They have a Zookeeper prototype? They made Zookeeper for the NES? Or for the Atari? I guess they're going to, but they never came out. I love Zookeeper. This is taking a lot longer of a time to load than for an Atari game. Ooh! Oh, that's the song. Alright. Here, let me find an actual game that would work. Oh, here's what Zaxxon looks like on the Atari. I used to play this one pretty regularly. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. State of the art for its time, buddy. Better go through the wall there. Go through the holes. Yeah, okay. I still love Atari. I still love it. What do we got for Neo Geo? 152 Neo Geo games. And these are all going to be pretty good here. Blues. I liked Blues Journey. Little cartoony platformer there. Alright, let's just go straight to the, the King of Fighter games. Of which there are several. Oh, they're all pretty good. Is King of Fighters 90? No, let's do the King of Fighters 2001. Yes. We gonna load? Thinking about it? Are we not gonna load today? Did I crash it? Did I break it? I just wanted to play King of Fighters for a second. Okay, can I turn it off all the way? Okay. What did I do? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Ah! See if I can do like a... There we go. Yes? Something happened. Did I reboot it? What did I do? Alright, so apparently I crashed it. so don't play King of Fighters. Let me try another one. Let me try... I mentioned it before. Let me go to Blues Journey here. Let's see if this one loads. No? So maybe it just doesn't like Neo Geo. Alright. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm not going to wait for it. So never mind Neo Geo. Let's check out, when it says Arcade. It has all these little subfolders, too. Sure. How about this one? We good? And again, it may load. I'm just not patient for it to load. It should just be like, oh yeah, it plays this game? Yes, it does. Here you go. Here's your game. And I'm not getting any of that on this. Not saying that it doesn't. But out of the box, again, I haven't loaded anything on here. You shouldn't have to go through. You shouldn't have to, update things. It just should work straight out of the box. I think so, anyway. Oh, that's true. And it might be pulling from the same folder of games. Are all of them? Okay, not all of them. I was okay, because sometimes games work on one, but maybe not on the other. Oh, here's Boogie Wings. This is a fun one. Or it would be, again, it may work. I'm just not patient for it enough to load. But I am curious to know if you can load your own games onto here. Let me see MAME Plus here. All right, 410 on MAME Plus. Can we rock this here? I'm batting 1,000 here. Come on. Come on. After hyping it all up, after I was all like, you know, oh yeah, it works great. Well, then again, I don't ever play these on arcade. I use them for like NES and Game Boy and stuff. So of course they work great. You know, a little bit of PlayStation as well, just because it's the option. I'm not going to wait around. What is RetroArch? I know what it is, but is that just... So there's other stuff on here too, including... Like, let's see if MAME works via this way. All right. Okay. The other X-Men game? Perhaps? Anything? At this point, I'd just like to see something working, you know? Oh, there we go. All right. We have a winner. And that winner is the other X-Men game through RetroArch. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and again, I want to show everything because I just want you to see what I'm seeing. All right. Colossus, always. This looks great. Looks great, sounds great. So, and that sounds great too. So many times in emulation, his attack just sounds like static garbage. This one actually sounds pretty good. Let's crank it all the way up here. Here he goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, look, a little bit, but oh, fine. Yeah, if you don't... is that what happens if you don't move far enough? They just drop a bomb on you and you lose a life? Hey, let's... I'm going to power it off for a second, and let's load up a game or two. See if we can see if that part of it works. No, I'm not loading. Shut down the device. Just for now. Okay, I'm going to load up a couple games here. So it looks like it's easy enough to just load your own games here. Here's the MIYOO folder and all that, you know, but we need the ROMs, and then easy folders to find. FC, that's your NES stuff, so I'm going to drag my homebrew, Yeah Beavis 2, onto the Famicom folder, and we'll see what happens when we check it out. And for the sake of Nest Maker, I'm going to drag and drop another game here. Let's go, I believe, Skate Cat is a Nest Maker game, made game. Okay. Now that we're back, let's see if my game works, and let's see if a Nest Maker game works as well. Because this might be handy to bring to conventions. So instead of bringing like a TV and a monitor here, please play my game, you can just, you know, have this in your pocket and be like, oh yeah, here you go. Here's the game you're looking for. Let's see if it puts it alphabetical already. It'd be under the Y's here, so I'm gonna go all the way back up through. It probably, no, can I folder up somehow? Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I loaded the game. I didn't want to do that. Exit the game. All right. And it may be one of those where if I just hold the button, it'll start going faster and faster and faster. Oh, it looks like it does. Okay. So here is... I don't see it, unless it's titled something else. I put it in the right folder. Do we see a Skate Cat in here somewhere? Nope. Don't see it in there either. Is there something else I should have done? Maybe there's something else I should have done to initiate. Because sometimes there's some where you can just drag and drop, and there's like, oh, there it is. It's right there in the folder. But this one, I put it in the right folder. Put it in the Famicom folder. This is... Did I accidentally put it into the wrong folder? Did I put it into this folder for some reason? I wouldn't have. Look under the A's for Yaz. Nope. Nothing there either. Okay, so you can put games in there. And maybe, is there a way to refresh? Maybe there is, but again, it's supposed to just be as easy as drag and drop. Okay, so I mean, if you're just looking for some, you know, just like a pocket handheld thing just to have, you know, bedside table, have it in the bottom drawer in the bathroom, you know, within easy reach of the toilet. Something like this ain't bad.